Okay, so first up, my apologies to Yinchem for this being so late. I like to really test these batteries for a while before making a review because they're pretty critical parts of your rig. I've now been using this little compact one here, for quite a while with cameras, lights, monitors, even my sound recorder. I've let it sit for a while to see if there are any problems with the capacity draining out on its own. I've dropped it accidentally a few times. So finally, today we'll be talking about one of the tiniest little V-mount batteries that I've ever used. So let's get into it. Hey, I'm Scott and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing for more no-nonsense tutorials and reviews. So just running through the specs here, we've got a 99Wh battery with 2 D-taps and 2 USB ports. Now, it's a lot of connections. There's a display screen up top, and of course everything else that you would expect on a V-mount battery. Right now, they only have this 99Wh version, which of course should be okay to bring onto an airplane with you, but they may be making other sizes in the future. It has a continuous draw of 15 amps, which is actually pretty high, from of course either the main connection down here or the D-taps. You've got 5 volt 2.1 amps from both of the USB. Not bad at all. You can charge it with something like their D-tap charger, which is sold separately for around $30. So with this battery, you get the typical built-in protection to prevent the battery from overcharging, over voltage, over current. It has passed actually a 1.2 meter drop test, and it has a 2-year warranty. The body is actually made from carbon fiber, as you can see here, and that helps to keep it really lightweight at just 530 grams, which is actually 20 grams lighter than the similarly sized Bebob V Micro. This one having a physical size of 73 by 49 by 100 millimeters. And you can see it here stacked up side by side with that Bebob battery and the 700 gram Blue Shape mini battery. Oddly enough, and not like it really matters, but because of the rounded corners here, this doesn't want to stand up on its own. The screen on here gives you some information about the current draw or the charge, the remaining battery capacity, but not the actual remaining usage time or charge time like you get with the core batteries, unfortunately. And this lights up when you push the little button right here on the side, like that. Unlike the core batteries though, as you can see, the light stays on for about 5 or 10 seconds after you let it go, but you don't see any information at all on the screen when it does go off, which is too bad. But still, it's there and it works, and I'm happy to see more and more batteries with designs like this using a display screen. Next to the button, this one doesn't actually have any little status LEDs on the body either, which doesn't really matter with that display screen, but it is the first time that I've seen that. And again, it's something that when you're using it, you can't just glance at it quickly to see how much battery is remaining. As far as the price goes, this battery right here comes in at $278 on Amazon, which is actually pretty cheap compared to something like the $325 Bebob V Micro or the $424 Blue Shape Granite Mini, but it's about the same as the FX Lion Nano 2. This battery here does have a higher draw than that though, at 15 amps and more connections with both 2 D-taps and 2 USB ports. The display screen on the core SWX batteries is still my favorite, with not only the percent, but the remaining use or charge time actually displayed on screen. Yet still, this little battery here from Yinchem is a good value. The biggest concern for a lot of people might be that they don't trust a company that's not quite as well known as all of those others that I talked about, but generally speaking, this does not strike me in any way as a cheap battery, at least not a battery as cheap as it actually is. I've had no problems with it. I can't say that I will never have any problems with it because I haven't used it forever yet, but generally speaking, if you want to save money and you want a compact battery, this is not a bad choice. But for now, if you have any more questions or comments about this little battery from Yinchem, just let me know down below and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, if you like this video or found it helpful, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you next time.